And welcome to another speed build video. It's been a while since I've done a speed build on this channel, and even longer since I did one for Sims 3. So yeah, I felt like it was time to do a speed build video, and this was voted for on Twitter. So I had oh my gosh, I cannot speak. The first poll was if it was going to be a Sims 3 or a Sims 4 build. Sims 3 won. The next one was if it was how many bedrooms, and it was 3 bedrooms won. And then the next one was style and contemporary one. So I'm building a contemporary 3-bedroom house. I am building from a house plan, and I'm playing a lot with the constrained floor elevation cheat. But because it's been a while, I kind of forgot how some of it worked. So you'll see me struggling for a bit here trying to get it to work. I do get it to work. It's just, I thought it was kind of funny to have that there. Watch my struggles. It's a good time. But, in the end, I was quite happy with how this all turned out. There are some really cool tools in The Sims 3 that we don't have in The Sims 4, so it's always really fun to play The Sims 3, build in The Sims 3 for a bit of a change. I do quite enjoy that. Yeah, it's... oh gosh, sorry. I went quiet. Like the constrained floor elevation and that kind of thing. And also, having a functional garage is also a thing. You'll see that here I'm working on the floor plan, and I realized I hadn't actually made quite enough room for what the floor plan was. That could have been 3 bedrooms easily, but it wasn't working with the floor plan that I was working off of. So yeah, I mean, it's not exactly like the floor plan, obviously, because these kind of things don't go exactly to scale properly. Sims still has limitations in that kind of thing. But yeah, you see, I've struggled with the roof for a while, honestly. And I chose a few different. I chose that roof initially, and you see that right to the end, even in the pictures. But before I uploaded it, I did change it to one that wasn't a custom content one, because it was after this that I decided, wait, no, I want to do it without custom content. I want to be a CC free build, other than some custom patterns that I will of course share the link to, because I just really like those patterns. I always use those patterns, and I think they are some of the preferable patterns. And also, custom patterns don't take as much space as other custom content in your game, and for some people, yeah, it just might be better. So yeah, and then I'm working on the roof again with more constrained floor elevation. This really does... Listen, I love what the constrained floor elevation cheat can do. It can do some really cool stuff, but God, is it fiddly. It can be super fiddly sometimes. And I have to do it a few times because I had some issues with how the roof was turning out. So I had to get rid of those roofs and then redo it. So that's fun. I think here is probably when I notice. Oh wait, no, it isn't. I'm working on some of the wall stuff. So I've sort of like a sandy rock option for that sort of columny, sort of extra looking area. But here you see, this is when I notice there's that gap in the roof because there is a wall there. And so the roof part didn't add the wall. And then I was like, oh no, this is going to be an issue. So I had to go back and redo everything because there wasn't anything that would really fix that or cover it up that I could find. So not properly, not sufficiently, so I just redid it, which is fine because I do that now, so I'm gonna delete the roof. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything is fine. I get there immediately. I have to add some columns because they needed the thing. I get rid of the columns later though because I don't actually want the columns there. I just had to add them for building purposes. And that's where I put that in instead. And it changes and there's like a little gap there, but I think that's fine because it's not like that's an indoor area. That's just a little sort of fun, not fun, but like a little feature, architectural feature. That's the word I was looking for. It's fine. I know words. I know heaps of words all of the time. So I working on I ended up changing the stone, the black stone again, because I liked the more plain one rather than the one that had like a lot of color with it, which is fine. And here you'll see me, I'm putting in a few bushes to hide sort of, because there's a weird thing when you do use the constrained floor elevation cheat, there's a weird thing with it. It can look a bit funny in the areas that's kind of gone sloped, and so I put bushes and stuff to sort of like hide that away from the outside so you don't really see the issues. Yeah, you hide the ugly things with bushes. That's the way. I don't know. And here I'm working on that sort of section of the area. A roof wasn't working because of the way it was connecting. So I did like a flat roof sort of thing and went that way, which is fine. Like that sort of section, it is a contemporary home. So flat roofs, these weird angular roofs, that kind of thing, it's, yeah. And then I forgot that stages don't work the same way as platforms do in The Sims 4, and I was like wanting to do like, you know how like you can make steps with platforms in The Sims 4 that look a bit like bigger and more dramatic or sorts. Yeah, I can't do that in The Sims 3, so I didn't. Which, yeah, wasn't I wanted to, but we just put some steps in and it's fine. I was considering fences because safety reasons, but then I didn't because it's The Sims and they can't actually fall off balconies, so it's fine. It's all fine. And how I'm putting in all of the doors and windows and stuff, and oh my gosh, one of the things about The Sims 3 is sometimes the half the door sort of like disappears into the wall, so you can only see the frame or whatever. It's just so annoying. But now I'm putting in windows up in that little area that comes up above, which is a fun little thing. Just a nice little touch. I don't know if the light will actually work that way in the game, if you like get light coming in from that way, but it looks cool. So, oh gosh, I really do not like the way the doors do that. So I'm putting in a few different windows and such. We're going with black windows against the black walls because that's not contrasting at all. No, again, I was going off our house plan, and that's what it looked like in the house plan. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go with it. But obviously some things did change. But yeah. So yeah, and I think, yeah, now oh yeah, no, it's time to do the garage. Just some concrete-y sort of area. I had to change some of the way the constraint floor thing worked. It'll look fine and it will be playable in your game. Most of the issues, the visual issues, are hidden by bushes and such. You won't notice it if you play it. It's fine. I've got to put some lights in because it's really difficult to decorate if there's no lights. So yeah. Not that I decorate the garage much, but you know, it's fine. I'm putting in lights for the rest of the house. That should be sufficiently lit up. I was considering using some of the debug lights just to make sure that it was properly lit up, but I decided against it. I like to try and make sure that the lighting actually works from within the game, because yeah, it should. This is me doing it's very marbly look. I'm not sure I like those bathrooms, but that's how it stayed. You don't spend a lot of time in there, so it's fine. I was just like a marbly look. Yeah, let's go for that. Feel free to change that if you do download it. I mean, feel free to change anything as you need, of course. I change things in houses I download all the time for the needs of the family that I'm playing. So, you know, it's fine. This is when you see I'm using some of the custom patterns. I get them all from the same person, and I will have a download link of the mega pack of patterns. So that you'll be able to get them easily enough. And here, I was like wondering, I wanted to do something a bit different for the kitchen, so I put sort of stone walls up for the kitchen, and I was like, you know, let's have like a sort of a modern fireplace. There are like 2 in Sims 3. There's like 2 modern fireplaces in Sims 3. And this is me just doing it again with a sort of a marble look, because that can be a bit good. Of course, I had a little laundry area. I'm still not like convinced that I want laundry in the game like ever. But I like to add it to my builds just to make the house seem more like, I don't know, a house, you know? If that makes sense. I don't know. So yeah. We're just going through and doing little bits for the furnishings. So we're putting in this kitchen, going with the modern sort of amenities, modern look amenities. And the same with the bathroom, which again, I did not realize how few. Maybe I'm just used to The Sims 4 where they add bathroom amenities with every single goddamn pack. I don't know why we need so many toilets. But I just looked at this and I was like, we don't have much in The Sims 3, but we don't need much. So yeah, whatever. I was just like, oh, there's not very many modern baths. That's fine. Got there in the end. It's fine. Just little bits and pieces in the bathroom. So there's the bathroom for everyone, and then there's the ensuite bathroom with the master bedroom. And the master bedroom didn't get very decorated. Because I find personally I keep a lot of stuff in my room, but that's because my room is my only space. Whereas people who have a master bedroom, the whole house is their space. So I feel like they probably wouldn't have as much as, like, say, I would. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. But they have like a walk-in wardrobe, so it's not like I was putting in drawers in their room, you know? So this is me doing the wardrobe area with the mirror and the drawers and sort of like the hanger. Just, yeah, some good stuff. I did put a few things in the room, so it's okay. It's not like it's, and I made sure the wood matched the bed, because that's one of my things with The Sims 4 is when the beds and the bed side tables and everything, they don't match. They do not have matching swatches. It always bugs me. So yeah, putting in putting in a rug. Again, a lot of these fabric patterns that I use will be in the same pattern pack that I leave a link to in the description. So I like having these really nice knitwear patterns in my game. Today it was about then that I learned that you could actually recolor that painting. So I don't know, it's been in the game for how long? It was Sims 3 seasons, so that was later in the game. So 2012 maybe. So it's probably been about 10 years, and I learned just this week that you could repaint that painting. So, you know, always learning new things, even in The Sims 3. It's fine. I was trying to choose curtains, but all the curtains were so very traditional. It didn't really fit with the build. So in the end, there's no curtains. It doesn't matter because it's not like Sims Care. So, whatever. But yeah, I'm looking for little things to add to that master bedroom, but there wasn't really much. Now, working out on the living area, I'm glad there was some wooden couches available. Sorry, just having a drink. Gotta stay hydrated, everyone. I was also considering doing a rose gold sort of thing, but then I was like, no, that doesn't match anything else in the house. Doesn't make sense. So I did not do a rose gold coffee table. It's fine. I'll get my rose gold coffee table one day. It's fine. It's fine. There's just little bits of colour so often. I didn't want it to make it like, you know, a lot of contemporary houses are like white walls, minimalistic sort of thing, and I wanted this to actually look like it's a house people live in. So clean and tidy, but not like show home, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I succeeded in that. But I went with more, I tried to put in little bits of colour and stuff that sort of gave it a little bit of something. I don't know. It was about this time I was like, oh, there's nowhere for the computer. So I popped it in there. It fits fine. And then putting in a bookshelf, trying to find a bookshelf that actually works. A lot of the bookshelves are very sort of old looking, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my gosh, I was really looking for, I don't know what I was looking for, but eventually found something that worked for the crib. So this is like a toddler or baby's room. Went for a purple theme, so probably a baby girl, but like gender roles and shit, you know. I was just going for it because I like purple and pink. Anyone could be in here. I was considering that modern rocking chair, and then I was like, no, it's ugly. So there's just like a chair there, and that would be like where you could like nurse your baby, or just sort of like sit with them and read a book, or just sit with them when they're just sleeping. You know, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. You could do whatever. You could just sit there because you want to sit down. I don't know. I am quite happy with how this sort of nursery ended up though. It's a nice little space. So yeah, fucking quite the loved child. Well, I hope they are. Okay, let's not go down that rabbit hole. And then we go into this bedroom, which is, I imagine it's for like a kid. I was going with this green because I don't know, it's just how it ended up. I ended up going for green. So but yeah, I've got a little different. That desk is for like homework and stuff like that. I was considering putting a computer there, but then I was like, no, it can be like a homework desk, and then maybe when they're like a teenager that have their own laptop or something. I certainly didn't have my own computer when I was just a child. It was only as a teen. I was the family computer time, and you would get like an hour on the computer at a time or something like that. So yeah, so I just putting in little decorations here and there just to make it feel fun. I don't know what I'm saying. How do people do voiceovers again? I forgot how to do it. I know I'm supposed to talk. I probably should talk about the build. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of green in this room. I made that rug green as well, honestly. I hope you like green. If you're in this bedroom. I mean, it's not like it's all only green, so it's not like it's terrible. You know. Generations had some good stuff come with that. Yeah, I think the Generations pack had some good stuff for like kids and teens and stuff. I'd love in The Sims 4 to have a pack that added more for teens, but you know. Family gameplay in The Sims 3 actually existed. Isn't it great? I sure love The Sims 3. Sorry, am I spending a bit too much of this voiceover doing like a good throwing shade at Sims 4? Because yeah, listen, I love The Sims 4. I love all the Sims games. I love everything in the franchise. Honestly, Sims is a franchise that means a lot to me, and I love all the games from the first Sims game, Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 4. I have Medieval. I had that one where they got stuck on an island. You know, Sims and Duo. I do love it, but sometimes I get upset with The Sims 4, and that's fine. You know, it can improve. There's still issues with The Sims 3, however, that they've never fixed. So I'm not holding my breath. Anyway. I think I'm just doing the finishing touches here. Just going through everything left, seeing if there's anything left I want to do. I think I wanted some stairs at the back. I wanted something there to sort of, yeah, just a little. I didn't do like a lot of landscaping. I didn't think it needed a lot of landscaping, so I chose not to. So we've just got like the hedges there, and that was about it really. That was about it for the landscaping. Like, you see me just going through everything. So, okay, I'm gonna go through everything here, see if there's anything I missed. I don't think there was anything that I added, so I'm going to head off. I will show some pictures at the end, but thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Dag dag!